it seems like there's been an increasing prevalence of hate that's really being acted upon in our society, and not just locally but in the world around us. There's a lot of animus that people have towards one another for one reason or another, you know, whether it's the coup that's taking place over in Turkey, or whether it's some of the interaction that folks have been having with the police in our country. And it seems like we have a real problem viewing each other as having the worth that we really have as human persons in a lot of cases. And I'm not here to point a finger at one side or the other, because I'm not interested in putting blame on any side of any debate that might be taking place about one shooting or another, or about some military action or another. What my intention is with this video is to just bring an idea to the table that I think will help conceptualize our interactions with each other, right? And this is a concept that I bring up often, and it's the principle of the Imago Dei. And what I would say the Imago Dei is, and what it can be for us, is the ultimate principle of equality, right? So, why do I say that? Because the fact that we're made in the image and likeness of God says that no matter who you are, you hold a worth that is equal to mine, okay? So it doesn't matter what color your skin is, it doesn't matter what your nationality is. What matters is that you've been created in the same image and likeness of God that I have, and because of that, you have intrinsic value, and you have an intrinsic dignity, and you have an intrinsic beauty about you that is inviolable and that is irrevocable. And what it means is that I'm not supposed to try and exert my will upon you, but it means that I'm first to love you, that I'm to desire the good for you, the absolute good for you, that you live life to its fullest, okay? And, you know, we might disagree, but I have to love you just the same. And this doesn't mean that we just roll over and allow people who are going to exert violence on us or try to exert their will over us in a completely passive manner, though there are people that will take that approach, and I think there's value there. But we also have the responsibility, I believe, to try and create a world where each person is allowed to live life to the fullest and to pursue their life with the understanding of whatever purpose they have been created for, and not to restrain that. And so the Imago Dei is a principle of equality because it immediately says that we must allow for liberty and freedom for others to live their life in love, to live their purpose in life. And if we truly recognized that each of us is created in the same image and likeness of God, how much different would our world look today? Would we really be trying to exert in a violent way, you know, our ideological stance? We can disagree, but we have to value the other person if we're going to enter into a dialogue with them, if we're going to understand who they are, if we're going to understand what approach they're taking to life that they disagree with us about. If we see their value first, only then can the discussion take place. And so if we really view each other as being created in the same image and likeness of God that we are, and having the same worth, only then can we start to heal as a society and move forward. And so I really hope that we can take a look at this principle of the Imago Dei, because it has so much to tell us about not only who we are, but who we were created to be and who we can be if we just live according to our nature. And that's that we've been created in the image of and likeness of a God who is love, and therefore our first stance by our nature is love, to desire the complete good of everyone around us.